Good morning and welcome back to another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. Today is Thursday the 29th. Got about 27 titles in this particular video this morning. I just want to get off my chest about my last video about the ranting. Everybody had an opinion on it. I'm just at this point. I'm just going to go by wave. If it was a positive experience, I'm going to rant. Or a negative wave, I'm going to rant. But if it's positive, all's good. But once again, I go 90 miles. And if people have a problem with me not having a positive experience and I can't say it in my own video, then maybe my channel's not for you. Maybe in this wave you landed good, because you might have better workers, but don't pass what goes on in your stores on me and try to tell me that I'm the problem, basically, and I'm not. We asked nicely, and that's the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be from here on out. And I know not everybody likes negativity, and I'm trying to keep negativity off the channel, but it's not always easy, and it needs to be addressed when I spend a lot of money at these stores, and it was misconstrued about my premonition that I was because I wasn't getting first dibs. That's totally not even. You missed my point of my argument. My argument was the lying, rudeness, just being plain lazy when most of them are not even doing anything, and then never to get a response, even in person, if you have movies or not. The lady didn't totally even go out back to look or even ask anybody. She just went to the front and ignored my wife. So if that's the way your customer relationship's going to be as a worker there, I posted some things. A good portion of the reason why they do have an attitude is because they do work long hours. We all work long hours. But if we're working in retail, you can't treat customers like some of these workers are. And I don't want to hear any justification for why they do it. Because if you start arguing on the channel, you're getting removed off the comments, and that's just the way it's going to be on the channel, because I don't want negativity on the channel. It's just the way it's going to have to be, because I did have to go down and remove some argumentative stuff that some people were starting to argue with other people about, and that's not going to happen. And I removed one joker who thought he was going to say, he's basically saying I was crying. Don't come back on my channel. You come back on my channel again and I will have you removed and reported and blocked. And I'll put you on a mute identification and you will not be even seeing what you say. I'm not dealing with that. I deal enough with stuff around my neighborhood. I'm not dealing with childishness on the channel. I'm just sick and tired of that. Well, let's get started this morning, and I'm trying to keep this positive, but my last video, it ticked me off. I got 4 downvotes just because I had an opinion, and I'm sick and tired of the downvotes. If you got guts, come on the channel, in the comments, and tell me who them 4 people are. Come on that channel and you tell me what your problem is with me. And I have a good idea. One of them's the rip-off artist, James Bayer, movie trading guy, and Kal-El, who hasn't did a video in over 2 months. You guys got problems with me, come on the channel, or hit somebody up that you know that can reach out to me to tell me what your problem is, because I don't care what the hell you guys are doing on your channel. I've even unfollowed some people because I'm sick and tired of seeing your videos pop up in my searches when I do it, because it's sickening. Well, let's get started this morning. movie starring Colin Firth, Rachel Weisz. It's The Mercy. 101 minutes, 5.1 surround, 2 by 35 by 1. Let's see. It's based on the incredible true story. Following his Academy Award-winning film The Theory of Everything, James Marsh directs this incredible true story of Donald Crowhurst, an amateur sailor who competed in the 1968 Sunday Time Golden Globe race in the hopes of becoming the first person in history to single-handedly circumnavigate the globe without stopping. So this sounds really intriguing. I guess it's about sailing, more or less. But really it looks like really dramatic. But I don't think I picked this one up. It looked pretty interesting. And that's Mercy. And then next up, I picked up the complete series, all 40 episodes of Animal Baby Explorers, the lovable learning world of animals. It's for ages 2 and up. It was seen on nationwide public television and Ranger Rick magazine. It's a Mill Creek as well. It's a 178 by 1 aspect ratio from 2015, and it almost clocks in at nearly 20 hours. So, I mean, you could pop this. Based on what this is saying, this could be almost an all-night marathon. You know, you could almost watch this an entire day. It's the winner of the Distinguished iParenting Media Award as well. Plus, it's probably a pretty good little learning tool here in DVD form, of course. But looks very much like something off from PBS or something like that as well. But Mill Creek distributed it, and okay, it does say as seen on public television, so it does look very much like on something on public TV, free TV, if you will. They have an annual auction to raise money to pay for their programming. I don't know if many of you have seen that, but helps bring such shows as what's that show? For the Antique Roadshow. It helps them bring such shows to that channel. It's really popular. A lot of people like Antiques Roadshow. Next up, I got a movie starring Johnny Strong and Lance Henriksen. Daylight's End, Dead Will Rise. It's a Vertical Entertainment from 2016, 105 minutes. Years after a mysterious plague has devastated the planet and turned most of the humanity into blood-hungry creatures, a rogue drifter on a vengeful hunt stumbles across a band of survivors in an abandoned police station and reluctantly agree to try to help them defend themselves and escape to the sanctuary so they're desperately need. Like I said, it's from 2016. Kind of a little bit long in the tooth, horror action movie, more or less. A little longer than an average one. Not bad, but still 105 minutes, a little longer than most horror films. And then I got animated collection of The Reef, Animals United, Thor, Adventure Planet, Dear Dracula, Under Wraps, Monstrous Holidays, Gulliver's Travel, Axel, and Delhi Safari. The 10 movie set here from Echo Bridge. Or there's still some Echo Bridge circulating around there, at least in my area. I don't know about you guys, but most of these are PG. It's a 2-disc set over 12 hours. It was distributed from Echo Bridge in 2018. So it's about going on 4 years old, nearly. But not very old. But that's the animated collection. I don't know why I want to keep calling it animal. But as long as we're staying in the animated vein here, I got a Nickelodeon, The Wild Thornberry Season 1. It's a 4-disc set. It's a Shout Factory as well. 4-discer, like I said. It's from 1999, according to the back. And Viacom International released this on Physicality in 2011. We pretty much know all about the Thornberrys. Father Thornberry is voiced by the legendary Tim Curry, in case you didn't know that. Basically, Eliza has power to talk to the animals in this, in case you've never seen this. And this is the wild boy named Donnie. I think that's his name, Donnie. It's been a while since I've watched this. And that's her older sister, I think, Debbie, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, it stars Lacey Chabert and Party of Five, Tim Curry. He also did The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, a Boy Genius, and Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers is in this, or does a voiceover as well. Pretty cool little show. The main girl's name's Eliza Thornberry. Trying to see if they're, saying anything. Think about some of the characters. I'm pretty sure that's the one that seems to get overshadowed in this a little bit is the mom. Everybody else has pretty much a big role, but the mom really doesn't have, she didn't even make the cover in this, I don't think. I didn't see her there. Yeah, she doesn't even really make the dad doesn't either, but he's in it a little bit more and has more standoutish lines and stuff. It could be because it's just Tim Curry and he kind of shines and stuff he's in, but that's Wild Thornberries. And then I got another Steelbook, Wolvesbane, because it was just sitting there. I don't know why people haven't picked these up when they, it's not like they're not noticeable. I picked up another Steelbook of Wolvesbane from Echo Bridge, 178 by 1. 90 minutes, 5.1, 178 by 1. And this is a 2009 release here from 5Y Entertainment. And it's in conjunction with Millennium Films as well. I think it stars Jeremy London and Christy Romano in this, and it does have Yancey Butler in it as well. I think that's what it says. I guess that's Christy Romano right there, and does say it has Mark Dacascos in it as well. Plays in a number of movies too. Kind of more like the indie route, but he's in it as well. And then I got another Nickelodeon title here, The Angry Beavers, seasons 1 and 2. This is a 4-disc set as well. Another Shout Viacom release here. Norbert Foster and Daggett Doofus Beaver. These are the main characters. This is saying from 1997. This too was produced in 2011. Brian Ward was a DVD producer for this. Approximately 10 hours of running time. Let's see. Like I said too, this is a Nickelodeon animated show created by Craig Bartlett. I think Craig Bartlett also did Hey Arnold as well, if I'm not mistaken. Has 26 episodes of the Angry Beavers, all on, like I said, a 4-disc set. There's a look at the back. Pretty happy with that. Really heavy, too. And then I landed another Steelbook starring Ryan Gosling in the movie Drive. Says it's brilliant. You can get buzzed just from the fumes coming off this wild thing. Rated R. 240 by 1. Approximately 100 minutes. 2014 was the layout design for this, but I think it was released in 2011. Does have a few featurettes. I Drive the Driver, Driver and Irene, the relationship, Under the Hood, story, Cut to the Chase and the stunts, and Drive Without a Driver interview with Nicholas Winding Refn documentary. So it does have a little bit of a documentary here too. Yeah. Just want to show you what it looks like inside. It's pretty plain, but pretty colorful at the same time. But I don't think I've seen anybody pick up that one. Maybe they have, but we were lucky enough to get that one. I don't know why. I don't know if some people just aren't Steelbook fans, but I picked up another, not another, but one of the nearly soul Blu-rays in here. That's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack of starring Michael Cera and Kat Dennings. Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. I want to say I got it the other day too, so maybe I do have two of these, and if I do, Irish Girl was looking for it. I need to go back and look, and if I happen to have two, I'll email you or private message you on Instagram and let you know if I do, if you can't find it. And this is rated PG-13 from Columbia Pictures and Sony Columbia. High definition, 185 by 1. English stereo audio, and does have French, Spanish, and Portuguese and Dutch subtitles on it as well. So pretty much complete. Anything you could ask for in a Blu-ray, pretty much. Other than maybe some special features, it's pretty bare bones, but I hear this is a pretty good movie. I don't know. And then back to DVD, rated G. 5 great movies. I don't really like the cover for this. It's about as plain as about as plain as an all white house to me here. And I mean the outside of the house, not an all white house. I mean, like the exterior. 5 great movies: The Wild Stallion, Bailey's Billions, Old 587, The Great Train Robbery, Baker's Hawk, A Horse for Danny. It's an Echo Bridge release, rated G. These are all rated G from what I'm gathering. That's the reason, but I think I could have sat down and thought of a better cover for a compilated disc that has family films on it than this. It's pretty lazy cover art, if you ask me. I'm fine with the back of it, but the front, I don't really like that. Just really poor fonting, and I don't know, it just looks so derivative of like maybe a 70s DVD if there were, if they were around. I'm not sure if DVDs. I don't think DVDs were around in the 70s, but does have Bailey's Billions on here though, an Echo Bridge and Atlantis collaboration with a Movie Vision Entertainment Limited as well. But that's the 5 movie set of rated G set. And then I got a 40 action-packed episodes on 4 DVDs of the Lone Ranger collection. Featuring the Lone Ranger, the Cisco Kid, 26 Men, stars Clayton Moore, Jay Silverheels, Duncan Ronaldo, Leo Carrillo, and Tristan Coffin. From Allegro as well. 15 hours and 30 minutes, so it's halfway to 16 hours on this 4-discer. The first 2 discs are about the Lone Ranger. Disc 3 is about the Cisco Kid, and disc 4 is about the Cisco Kid. So, and then they have a special bonus 26 Men, starring Tristan Coffin. Based on the true life exploits of the Arizona Rangers, this elite group of lawmen are commissioned in 1901 and limited to 26 active members by the legislature of the Arizona Territory. So, does have a varying amount of characters here in the Old West, all compilated into a 4-disc set. And then I got a movie starring Dakota Goyo, Goran Vicenovich. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. He played in ER as Luca. Bridget Moynihan, who plays in Blue Bloods, she plays the elder. Well, I think she was the only Reagan sister, if I remember right. But it's The Journey Home. It's directed by Roger Spottiswoode. Arctic sequences are directed by Brando Guilichi. The Frozen Adventure That Will Melt Your Heart. It's an RLJ Entertainment, rated PG, 5.1. Widescreen presentation with a 235:1 aspect ratio. Sometimes you need a little help to find your way home. And this is also from Hyde Park Entertainment. And I believe this possibly could be a Canadian release as well, because it does have the Canadian flag and a Quebec symbol on the back. So this might have been released through a Canadian distributor to begin with, and then RLJ bought, the rights for distribution, and or they collaborated, and so I could get, more eyes on the prize, if you will. And that's The Journey Home. And then I got this bit of a kind of like a noir set, but really Moulin Rouge and Tristan and Icehold, 75 years double feature. I opened it because it was like shaking, and one of the prongs that holds one of the discs was broken off, and it's just kind of like proving my point what further with the Dollar Tree. Not only do they not really want you to see the movie sometimes, but I know this might not fully be on them, but I opened this up, and this, I don't know where the piece went. Yeah, but this is what you get when I found a box of the movies near this very one that had, see, that's what you get. You get broken pieces of stuff because they just slam stuff on top of each other. And I've literally seen it before, like a lady taking a package of them off the, cart and just kind of like half slamming them on the floor. And I knew they were movies because I know what the boxes look like. But that's what they do. They kind of half break them. And I was going to get this one sci-fi collection, and I was telling Katie Warman about it. There's a sci-fi set that had 5 movies, and on the 5 movies it was fine. But then I turned it over, and it had a gouge from the top right down to the bottom. And I'm not going to chalk this up to being in a warehouse or whatever. I'm chalking it up to the way whoever the worker was cut, with a box cutter, cut the side of the thing, and in the process cut the entire cover from top to bottom, right down the middle, and it ruined the cover art. And what it did, it ruined the cover art and made it so that it was like bent over to the side, and like some of it was like underneath, and it was putting a crease on the cover art as well. So I passed on that immediately. I do not like bent cover art or dug up cover art. I'd rather just leave it as is and let somebody else deal with it. But these cover arts are just as important sometimes as the disc for me. But back to the movie here. The Moulin Rouge is from 2001, 2 hours and 8 minutes, and Tristan and Icehold from 2006 in 125 minutes. It's from 20th Century Fox. Special features are not rated on Tristan and Icehold. And let's see. Both are PG-13, if I didn't say that. Moulin Rouge has some sexual content, while Tristan and Icehold intense battle sequences and some sexuality. It also stars a very young James Franco, in case people didn't know that. And in Moulin Rouge stars Nicole Kidman, Ewan McGregor, and John Leguizamo. I'm sure there's a few other people in here that pop up that have been in other stuff too. Sophia Myles also plays in Tristan and Icehold, but the more familiar cast is in Moulin Rouge. Pretty happy to get that, despite the, breaking of the case. Very rare to see that double feature. And I picked this up again because, I don't know, I just like the looks of it. It's kind of very much in the vein of Lara Croft Tomb Raider. 2 bonus movies here. Treasure Hunters. It has Pacific Inferno and Seawolf. Also with the main feature Treasure Hunters. Echo Bridge collaborated disc here. 2018. 248 minutes. Like I said, there's 3 movies on this one. They're all about... Yeah, they're all about... Well, I don't know. The first one's saying it's... Well, I say the first one says 69 minutes. I don't know if that's true or not. But the other 2 are normal length, which are 89 minutes and 90 minutes. And, of course, these come in color presentation. And that's Treasure Hunter bonus movie set here. 3 movies. And then next up, I got a Matthew Perry, Kevin Pollak, Lynn Collins, and Mary Steenburgen movie called Nom Love is Better Unmedicated. I think Mary Wilson was telling me about, that's a viewer, she was telling me about how her husband, or I don't know if she said her husband's a big fan, but I know she said Kevin Pollak is a very well, like he's really funny, and he's like does really good impressions, and that's him right there. He also played Jakey on Grumpy Old Men 1 and 2, Walter Matthau's son. 16 by 9, 94 minutes, English 5.1 surround. It's considered a comedy drama, and it has a lot of special features on it for being a DVD. And I didn't really see this one too much around, and I grabbed it. Just thought it looked kind of interesting. It has Mary Steenburgen in it, of course. You know, it's pretty. She's a lot of stuff that she's in is really good too. She also played in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, kind of a bit of a love interest on the side behind her husband's back in that with Johnny Depp. She played in the 3rd Back to the Future movie as well, as amongst other films. There's one more look at the back. And then I got a movie starring Josh Duhamel, Mario Bello, Laura Dern, and Lucas Till. Bravetown, Life Hurts, Love Heals. Rated R. 2 Wolves films and from E1 Entertainment. 114 minutes and it's classified as a drama. And very little special bonus features on this to talk about. A 5.1 Dolby surround with a 16 by 9 widescreen presentation, or a 239 by 1 if you will. We'll just slip too. And this one actually does come off, and they're completely identical. No difference of any kind. The E1 banner on the spine there. You know you got an E1. And then I got Under the Sea Collection, a triple feature. Has a Turtle's Tale 1, Sammy's Adventures, a Turtle's Tale 2, Sammy's Escape from Paradise, and Back to the Sea. And I know I have at least 2 of these. I'm not sure if I have the Turtle's Tale 2. But this is a Viva Pictures, and in conjunction with Studio Canal and Cinedigm. All the movies clock in somewhere around the 90-minute frame, with Back to the Sea a hair over, kind of going to that hour and 40 minute range. Although it may be an hour 36, and it could be 6 minutes of credits, so really it's more like still an hour and a half. I don't like it when movies will put a roundabout time on, approximate time on these discs, and you get to watching them, and they might stick some, little tidbits in there from the animation, the movie, to kind of add to it a little bit. Much like Marvel, they'll have added scenes, and a lot of times people don't think to check for that kind of stuff, and sometimes I wait around for some of the credits on some of these things, because if you don't, you might miss some, finality to some of the things that go on in the movie, but they really need to. They either need to go full Monty with that or just plain stop, because a lot of times people do not think to watch the credits because they think once, fades to black, that's it, and it ain't always the case, especially in movies today, like, more in this generation. But that's the three movie set. And then I got Stephen Dorff, an Elle Fanning title here. Somewhere, written and directed by Sofia Coppola. I believe that's Francis Ford Coppola's daughter. Academy Award winner for Lost in Translation. Winner of Best Picture, a Golden Lion, 2010 Venice International Film Festival winner. Perfect one of the year's Best Pictures, says A.O. Scott of the New York Times. Gets a lot of accolades here from Focus Features in conjunction with Universal. It's rated R, 5.1, 185 by 1, an hour and 38 minutes on this. It says it's magical and profound. It says Stephen Dorff and Elle Fanning are very funny in this. Kind of a weird pairing, but nonetheless still pretty neat. Don't know much about this one. But looks pretty, interesting, if you will. And then I picked up Saving Winston, Victoria Emmons, Megan McCabe-Habrat, and Austin Kearney. Saving Winston, a troubled teen, a rescued horse, and God. Love and kindness makes a difference. Tom Saab. It's a Dove-approved film. It gets three Dove seals of approval. Awarded Dove's Foundation seal of approval for all ages. It's a PureFlix Entertainment release, and I've seen an indentation here on the like somebody took something and jabbed it. I don't know. I don't know. Redemption through faith, the Dove Foundation, Saving Winston. Victoria Emmons, she also played in Come What May. It's a troubled teen forced to leave a self-destructive lifestyle. She discovers an abandoned horse along her journey to redemption. Will temptation from the dark shadows of her past lead her astray, or will her newfound love of God and a rescue horse help her find salvation? So this must be a spiritual film. It doesn't really look it, doesn't really scream it by the cover to me. I mean, maybe a semi-smidge, maybe, but per se, it just looks like one dramatic, Hollywood like type film. But apparently, it is a bit of spiritualism in there as well. And then I got this too. I watched this last night. It's called Feed the Gods from Brandon Croft. This is a Canadian release disc. It's got to be because it's got some French writing underneath it. I guess it's actually saying the name of it in French. He's a Legend, Your History. Basically, it's about these two brothers that go on a long journey to a small mountain town, looking for their lost parents. Apparently, the town's sacrificing people to appease this mythical creature, Bigfoot. It's not bad, but it's not very horrific. I found it kind of tame in the horror department. It's not bad though. It could have been much better, but it could have been a lot worse too. Some of the acting in here is pretty decent for a thriller horror kind of vibe kind of movie here. But I'd say they're classifying it as a thriller. That's very much what I'd call it. It's really not balls out horror. It's 5.1 Dolby surround, 235 by 1. Does have English and French subtitles, but kind of proving that it's Canadian because it does have the French subtitles. So it's kind of unique that they have English and French, which kind of indicates it is from that area of the world. But it also is a VVS Films as well. I thought I had watched it at first when I first seen some of the actors in this. I thought some of the casting looked familiar, but uh, it's just kind of a different plot. I don't know if I kind of like the idea of sacrificing people to a Bigfoot. I mean, I know it's so he doesn't come in and rampage, but not all, the Bigfoot were a thing. I don't honestly think he would be as bad as they make him in these movies. Like I honestly think he would not be a killing machine, only maybe amongst the wild. I don't think he's per se he's like a dangerous creature unless he's provoked. But from what I'm seeing, it's kind of like Hollywood cashes in on the Bigfoot lore and they make them bad, and I don't always like that. I think we need to see things from a mythical creature's standpoint. He's in the woods, he's minding his business, so we should do the same as long as he's not messing with us. If he's me being a threat, then yeah, we gotta hunt him down and kill him or whatever. But it's like anything, like a bear or whatever, wolves, anything, night prowler. And then I got a Kevin Hart and I think her name's Stephanie Haddish or Tiffany Haddish. Okay, I did see this. This was funny. This is the extended cut. Also includes a theatrical version as well. Night School. This was really funny. I'm sorry, but I liked a lot of the profanity and the crude humor in this. I just thought it was really funny. You got this kind of don't take no bull night school teacher, Carrie, if you will. Stuart Taryn Killam, today's high school nemesis turned principal, will do anything to see him fail. Now every school rule is about to be broken when they all go head to head in a wild battle of wits, pranks, and lessons you can't learn in a book. Night school is in session. This was funny. This exceeded my expectations. I really didn't have really high hopes for this when I saw the trailer, but I really liked it. It was funny. Yeah, like I said, it's got the extended cut and a theatrical version in it as well. And I didn't know if I picked this up because you get in there and you think sometimes you have Scooby-Doo ones and then you just grab them again because you're not sure. Because they kind of look like all similar, just different themes. I got Scooby-Doo and Kiss, Rock and Roll, Mystery original movie. Warner Brothers title, 79 minutes on this one. Let's see. 5.1 surround in English, French, and Spanish. So those three formats are all in the same sound, so there's no discrepancy or anything. And, the treatment each language gets. Are you a Scooby or Shaggy fan, I guess? I don't know. That's also, are you a Scooby or a Shaggy? And this is Kiss Cut Ups Blooper Reel. And those are the bonus features. It does have English, French, and Spanish subtitles, English and French language as well. And there's that. And then I got Lowrider, The History of Hydraulics, tagged with classic footage with Lowrider Legends. Interactive menus, a 2.0 stereo. This was seen on True TV as well. And you can go to lowridermagazine.com and truecompany.com as well for more Lowrider action. I don't know if that's still available. But I don't know. I saw this one and then I saw, I think, Volume 2 as well in this wave, so I grabbed both of them. It's pretty neat. I more or less got it because, I like the fancy cars and stuff. I really like the show Counting Cars. More or less I grabbed it for that reason than anything. There's a look at the back, so don't be offended. With the lady in the, half bikini there with a really short skirt, but I can't help what they put on these covers. I just show them. But that's Lowrider. I didn't even know I had that on the cover until I had got it out and read it. You know, I more or less just look at the front cover usually. And then Dragon Dynasty, Ziyi Zhang, star of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and Hero. Spectacular fight sequences, this movie exclusive. Strikingly beautiful, The Hollywood Reporter, and Legend of the Scorpion, a 2-disc Ultimate Edition. Yeah, it must be door, you know, like them swinging door kind of things, holding 2-disc on. Luckily, this one's not broke. DragonDynasty.com, a Weinstein company as well. I don't like to say that name, but some time has passed. He got his just due. He's blackballed by Hollywood. The world's best action choreography. Yoon Wo Ping, might have topped himself. This is Kurt Honeycutt from The Hollywood Reporter. Our action choreographer is renowned for The Matrix and Kill Bill films. And a composer of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon creates an extravagant spectacle of sin, balletic violence, and bloodthirsty politics. This is the New York Asian Film Festival. Nominated for 7 2007 Hong Kong Film Awards, Legend of the Black Scorpion is filled with astonishing action sequences like none you've ever seen. So this sounds like really super fun. Like probably one of the most fun that I've seen. You know, it is saying it comes in English Dolby Digital 5.1. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Because, you know, I mean, it would make it so much easier to not have to pay attention to the subtitles so you don't miss out on all the action. But it clocks in at 2 hours and 6 minutes on this one. But sounds really fun. If I had a lot of extra time, I might pop it in and watch the entire thing in one day. Because you just never know how much time I'm going to have. Because, like, I kind of have to watch the hour and a half time frame ones because I just have limited time, and I like to go upstairs by 7:30 because we have an early day the next day. And then I got Idris Elba and Taraji Henson. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if it's not, from the producer of Obsessed, No Good Deed. Then he gets into your head. It's PG-13, Sony Pictures release. This, too, is a Canadian release as well, based on what I'm seeing on the back. 240x1, 84 minutes, 5.1 Dolby Digital, and it has a slew of subtitle tracks, along with audio description tracks for the French and Spanish, Thai. Does have making a thriller special feature. Get the Blu-ray for more special. So basically, you get the Blu-ray, you're going to get more special features, obviously. But sounds like, you know, it's kind of like an extended part of the special features from this DVD. So maybe you want to pick up the Blu-ray if this is out there, and then you can compilate them, you know, and put them in like a combo pack. Then you'd have the complete special features for this movie, if that's your thing. This is from the producer of Obsessed, by the way. And we got just 2 more here. And then I got a family-approved Dove collection starring Sam Elliott, Ted Shackelford, and Rebecca Jenkins. Ted Shackelford played in Knots Landing, the nighttime, kind of like nighttime soap opera show that was really popular on CBS. It was a spinoff of Dallas. They took his character of, I can't remember his name in the show, but they took his character, spun him off, and had his own show with his wife. And they lived in this, like, rich, kind of like these condominium, like, kind of like a little community, and a lot of, like, cheating, and I don't know, a lot of things are going on in this, these cottages and stuff. It's just kind of, it was kind of really popular back in the day. It's kind of like in the vein of, kind of like a Falcon Crest kind of thing, only taking place in a different setting. You know, there's always things going on. I don't know if people out there know what I'm talking about, Knots Landing, but it was a really popular show. I used to watch it. Proud Rebel, starring Alan Ladd, and Against a Crooked Sky. I might watch this tonight, The Proud Rebel. I know it's going to be sad, but it's about a boy who loves his dog. A father must decide helping his son or preserving the friendship between a boy and his dog. If it's anything like Where the Red Fern Grows, I'm going to tear up a little bit. I'm a big softie for dog movies. I'm going to hate the day when my Jenna, if something happens to her, I know I'm going to melt, Just really, I think to Cool Duder and his dog he lost here about a year or two ago. I can't remember what her name was, but she had been a special part of his life, and he used to bring her home chicken from KFC, and she loved it. And then one day he shot a video, and it was awful. He had lost his dog, and it's just like a dog becomes a part of your family, like your daughter, or your son. And when you lose them, it's just like you lose a piece of yourself for the longest of time. But that's the Dove collection. And then finally, Colin Firth, Ben Kingsley, and Aishwarya Rai. I'm sorry. The Last Legion. Before King Arthur, there was Excalibur. And has a slew of special features. Once again, from the company that I shall not keep mentioning. PG-13. 102 minutes on this one. Like I said, it does have quite a bit of special features. It's a wonderful adventure fantasy with great characters, says Betty Jo Tucker of the Real Talk movie reviews. But I do remember when this came out. But that's my last DVD and movie in this particular video this morning. I'd like to thank you for watching the last one. It clocked in somewhere around nearly 500 views. I do know it's because of the Dollar Tree craze right now, but still I appreciate the love, the respect. There was a lot of people in support of my rant in my last video too, and I'd say more in favor of what I was saying than against it. But I'm going to try to tone down the rants a little bit, but at the beginning of this video I had to get a little bit more off my chest just to put that to bed, because after today it's probably going to be bye-bye, because I don't plan on really going back to the stores. I got a lot of stuff that at other stores that I just plain didn't even call. I just walked in and we asked in store. And we got further that way than calling on the phone. So who knows? Maybe it's just all the calls. I have no idea. But that's my video for this morning. And I will be back with more Dollar Tree. And you all take care. Stay safe. Hopefully you can get what you want, out there. Just sometimes it's a little different in my area. You don't have a chance to get, some of the things because of the politics in the stores. But I guess I just got to buck it up and just go with the flow for now. But I do still shop eBay and some of those other places too, so I kind of more to make up for it. I just don't have to pay more than I should have to. But I do have that alternative to go to eBay if I can't get certain titles. I just don't want to pay 5 times as much or 10 times as much. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you again, guys. See you later. Have a good Thursday, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.